to the beginner's tutorial part 3. Today we're going to be talking about the Chaturanga, the high to low plank. This is a pose that causes a lot of people a lot of injury and confusion, but it's a really crucial pose for the whole body toning. All right, so let's begin in tabletop position. You want to again push the earth away and find that protraction, that lift in the heart, the shoulder blades spreading, and just take your biceps forward a little bit. Now I'll talk about that bicep spiraling forward more in a different tutorial. Pull your tailbone down to scoop the core. Extend your right leg back, extend your left leg back, now in your high plank. Take a big breath in, exhale, push the earth away, feel the heart lift more. Make sure the biceps spiral forward, and then lengthen the tailbone down towards your heels. You want to pretend that my hands are right behind your heels. Now push your heels into my hands. They stay over the toes, but they don't go back like this, but you want the energy to push back, and then your kneecaps will lift. Your inner thighs spiral up to the ceiling and keep the tailbones lengthening towards those heels. Now, we're going to start from the beginner's level. So looking forward, you want to feel like your chest is pulling through the gateways of the arms as the shoulder blades descend down the back. Don't let the shoulders come up to the ears. So from here, everything is firm. You have to start to squeeze your hands towards each other, inner elbows and armpits, and your inner thighs. So everything draws to midline, so you're really supported, you're not dumping into your joints. Before you go into low plank, you have to shift forward so that the shoulders are in front of the wrist or above the finger. So inhale, shift forward, keep pushing down and lengthening the tailbone. For beginners, you drop your knees without dropping your hips. See, I'm a diagonal line from my shoulder to my knees. My hips are not like this. You're really gonna hurt your lower back. So keep the bellies really scooped, okay? And then your bicep tucks to spiral forward. You have to keep the index knuckle and the thumb knuckle really grounded and rooted heavily, okay? Don't roll to the outside of your hands. And then you look forward, you bend your elbows directly backwards. They should brush against your ribs, and keep squeezing elbows in and palms in, and then straighten. Okay, so just that one move is exhausting if you do it correctly, it's the right alignment, okay? It's pretty tough. Now, Chaturanga, you do not want your elbows to bend like this, okay? So let me come back into high plank. This is a big, often seen error. Then people stay here and then they bend their elbows like this. You see that this angle is not 90 degrees. So it has to be 90 degrees. So if you don't take your knees down for intermediate, advanced, or stronger people, biceps forward, all the activation. You look forward and you shift forward, and then you have to bend the elbows straight backwards. Now you can just bend a little and that's fine, but if you go all the way down, you want to come to 90 degrees. Don't try to go too low and drop the shoulder heads, please. Okay, so you can just shift forward and Chaturanga. As long as your arms are 90 degrees, you can hold it there. Squeeze the palms towards each other, yeah, so that you're fully engaged. And then from there, you'll be guided into your next asana or pose. Okay, thank you. That's a brief tutorial on the Chaturanga high to low plank.